Many security operation centers, aka SOCs, are starting to implement some kind of SOAR, security orchestration, automation, and response solution, if they haven't done so already. There are many different SOAR vendors out there, and it doesn't really matter which one they implement, as the concepts and objectives remain the same. Reduce repetitive tasks with automation while following a structured process. These processes are also known as playbooks when it comes to SOAR. Without an experienced individual developing playbooks and continuously improving them, SOAR just becomes another expensive tool that was sold to an organization as the end-all be-all with blockchain, next-gen, state-of-the-art, military-grade AI. But seriously, because many SOCs are going to be using some kind of SOAR implementation, I thought it would be a great idea to provide you with another automation project. And if you haven't seen my previous project called the SOC Automation Project, I would recommend you go and check that out. In that project, we used Shuffle as the SOAR. In this project, I'll be using Tines as the SOAR platform, and you might be thinking, can't you just use Shuffle? And you're right, I could, but I wanted to stress the importance that a tool is just a tool. It doesn't matter which vendor you use because the concept is the same. In addition to Tines, I'll be using LimaCharlie acting as my EDR, endpoint detection and response. I'll also have one Windows virtual machine, aka VM, in the cloud as the agent. You don't need to spin up a VM in the cloud if you don't want to. You could use any Windows machine as long as it has internet connectivity. You might have a burning question. Well, Steven, what if I don't know how to code? And that is perfectly fine. I can't code either, but we have ChatGPT to help us if needed, and documentation from both Tines and LimaCharlie that will be extremely helpful. What you'll need to be successful in this project is curiosity, patience, and when building playbooks, you'll need logic and a place to diagram your workflow. In this project, we will be working together to build a detection in LimaCharlie that will detect the tool used to recover passwords on a machine. And then we'll send that over to Tines, which will have a playbook that we created. And just an FYI, Tines will call playbooks as stories, so do be aware of the terminology. But anyways, the story will then send us an email, send a Slack message, and finally ask the user if they want to isolate the machine. And if the user says yes, LimaCharlie will then isolate the machine automatically. After going through this 5-part series, you will not only gain hands-on experience working with an EDR such as LimaCharlie, but also SOAR experience using Tines, which I am positive will help you in your professional career. Now, this is going to be very hands-on and can be difficult depending on your level of experience, so do plan to carve out some time if you want to participate. By the end of the project, you will have a custom detection rule built in LimaCharlie and a playbook that integrates Slack and emails along with a responsive capability, thanks to LimaCharlie. Beginning with part 1, we will begin designing our playbook workflow and then drawing out how we want that to work. Do keep in mind that changes can and will likely happen, as it is perfectly normal during the playbook creation phase to find out that certain functionality just doesn't exist or the logic just doesn't make sense. In other words, you don't need to know exactly what your playbook workflow will look like, but it is a good idea to diagram the things that you want to do, as this will help you organize your thoughts. In part 2, I will walk you through on how to set up LimaCharlie and we start to get our data in from our Windows machine. If you want to get a head start, I'll provide a video down below that I created about LimaCharlie, and then you can begin getting data in. Otherwise, you can wait for this part of the project. For part 3, you'll generate events on your Windows machine using the password recovery tool, and I'll walk you through on how you can create your own custom detection and response rule in LimaCharlie. This rule is then going to be sent over to Tines to begin our automation. In part 4, you'll get set up with Slack, which is a messaging platform, and Tines. The objective for this part is to begin integrating LimaCharlie with Tines, essentially creating that link between the two applications. And then we'll validate to make sure that we are getting the detections inside of Tines. Finally, the last part of the project will be all about automation. This is where we begin creating our playbook/story in Tines, and will likely be a longer video. My hope is that once you go through this project, not only will you learn something new, but also gain more confidence in your technical skills. One thing I do want you to keep in mind is that if you do encounter errors, please try and research them and see what you can find. Go through documentation, utilize ChatGPT, and if you still cannot find the answer, leave it in the comment section down below, as someone might have had the same error and found a fix. Lastly, I just released the MyDFIR SOC Analyst course, which contains over 30 plus hands-on labs and 5 exclusive SOC projects. If you or someone you know is interested in particularly the security operations domain, this course is designed to help students learn how to ask better questions and investigate network, endpoint, malware, identity, and cloud-related telemetry. Once you purchase it, it is yours for life, and these updates are free. The price is going to be $4.99 plus tax USD, and I'll put everything in the description down below. I hope that you are as excited as I am to get started on this project. If you do plan on following along, please think about putting it onto your portfolio using any free site or GitHub. I really want you to showcase your work and be proud of something that you've built. That is it for the video, and thank you for watching. Remember to stay curious and do things differently.